This is MRA Podcast, episode 130, where we focus on relationships, sports, and pop culture from a man's point of view. First of all, we want to thank our listeners, our new ones, our OGs. Thank you for hanging with the fellas.
What up?
On today's show, Dr. Dre's dad calls him out.
First his wife, then his daughter, now his dad. 2 more relatives, and we get us a free album.
Oh, that's funny, man. Tiger Woods' father once said Tiger was his best friend.
Homie, you cannot be my best friend if I changed your diapers.
For real. Porsha Williams handpicked her baby daddy. We're giving the MRA finger a shame. And we have a Dear Irby from a woman whose man likes to lie. All that and more right now. This is the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamal, where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. I am Kyle.
I am Kamal.
And we're saving relationships one listener at a time. Kamal, Abdul-Jabbar, man.
What's
my
up?
boy, big boy turned 21, dog.
You officially have an adult son.
I feel older than you, man.
I mean, yeah. You got an adult son, dude. I mean... It's something that comes with that. You know, I'm still...
I feel like we've traded places, dog. My son just turned 21. I'm a grown man now, dog.
I know, man. It's like I'm still telling my kid what to do, and you got a kid that, he's still in school, telling him when to wake up, and you got a dude that's like telling you what's what. Like, hey, I'm gonna do this today, and you just got to be like, okay,
all right, what
okay, all right.
That's a weird feeling, man, having a 21-year-old. I did start young, but I mean, doggone, however you slice it, 21-year-old, that's a grown, hard-legged son, Kamal.
Yeah, man. I'm starting to, like, lately, starting to see that the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's not light
with
for
your
me.
Boy?
Yeah, it's
no
like,
light?
It's not a light for me, man.
Why?
Man, I just started seeing him as a little boy, man. I see him as, you know what I'm saying, when he used to come over and help me write, that little boy that'd be fucking with us.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, when I called him dude. Or
Yeah.
he called me dude.
Yeah, he thought your name was dude because, hey, dude. Yeah, it's like,
Hey, dude.
I still see that dude, man, and like that voice, all of a sudden his voice just jumped to like it's a deep voice now. It used to be like just this baby voice up until probably 9th grade.
Oh my gosh. It bothered me when your boy got the bass, man. I was
Yeah.
like, what in the hell is this?
Yeah, man. So I'm not looking forward to it, man. I'm about to start, spending as much time as possible because I know, man, once that world opens up and he get 21 or, I'm see less and less of him, and I just don't understand that right now.
I know. Speaking of uncomfortable sadness, man, Hank Aaron passed away, man. Hank Aaron, to me, Hank Aaron is the man, dude. Can you imagine trying to break the home run record in Georgia? When he hit that home run, I always thought it was weird when those 2 white men chased him around the bases. I would have been very nervous being in the South.
He kept running like he was running. He kept his stride. I would have squared up so quick. Like, hey, motherfucker.
Hey. They were just happy, man. And it wasn't no smoke. They just wanted to pat him on the back, and they just went ahead and got arrested or whatever happened to him.
Ultra liberals, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, finally.
They just had to be a part of it. I wonder that's what I want to know, Kamal. What happened to those 2 dudes, man? I want to know their story. They got their ass beat, went to jail.
Yeah, went on
Life
to
was ruined.
Sponsor black kids in the United Negro College Fund. They were woke before woke.
They was way woke, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they were in Georgia, man, supporting Henry Aaron, man. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Hey, guess what, man?
What's up?
This is selfish reasons why I'm sad that he's dead, man.
Why?
Well, I've always wanted to introduce my father to one of these black icons, people he looked up to as a kid.
Wow.
Right? I know he's met Ali, like,
He did?
Well,
from the Muslim Connect?
Right, but I don't know if he really, really met him, like chilled with him. So Ali's gone. I couldn't make that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was in, Frank Robinson. Now Hank Aaron. I think Willie Mays is left. Bill Russell's left and Jim Brown's left. It's like I gotta hurry up and get on because I want to do something for my pops. I want my pops to I want my pops to be beaming. He'll be 70 years old, and I know if he met like Willie Mays, it would make him a kid again. Like, oh my gosh,
man, Willie Mays,
right?
To say, hey kid, is right here.
Or Bill
son.
Russell, yeah, exactly. And so it's like, man, I need to do something. Man, I mentioned this to my wife about Hank Aaron and stuff like that, man. Like I want to introduce my pops to him. So you better hurry up. And sure enough,
thanks a lot, wifey.
Yeah, sure enough.
Oh,
Hank is no longer with us, man. So selfish reasons, man. But like everybody else, I'm sad to see him go, man. He was an icon. He was very, very important figure. One of the greatest examples, of what a proud man is and was. So salute to him, yo.
Yes. The Super Bowl set, man. Now I changed my prediction after the show. I changed it to one in Green Bay versus I wanted the State Farm Super Bowl. I changed it to Green Bay because I thought it would be cool if Buffalo went, but then I was like, I got to go for my man Jamal, man. I want Green Bay to go. I want Aaron versus. I didn't think that Tom Brady going was even an option. I was like, okay, it's gonna be Green Bay versus.
My preference was Buffalo, but if you ask me my expert
prediction,
opinion, I would have guessed, Tampa Bay and Kansas City because
I never even thought about that. Why?
Because I know what I'm doing, man. I know about these sports now.
Oh my gosh,
I definitely would
football over here.
Yeah, I definitely would have known KC was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, KC's
that's a prediction. Yeah,
KC's a lock. And man, I think that that Tampa Bay team was solid, man. They just I hate to say it seems like because they're gonna just say they just changed the quarterback.
Yeah.
But
that's what it looks like. Come on, I'm sorry. I know you're a Jameis Winston fan. But honestly, like the people all the GOAT talkers right now, man, I'm like, look, man, Tom Brady did earn my respect because I am a hater. But people don't understand that he went from one good situation to another really good situation.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes, that Jameis messed up. But Jameis didn't have this team, per se. He didn't have – it was the first year in the offense. It was Tom Brady's first year in the offense, But it was everybody else's second year in the offense when Tom Brady got there.
Okay.
It was everybody's first year in the offense, so they were running routes wrong and stuff like that. And obviously, the quarterback makes mistakes. They're not picking up blitzes and stuff like that. So it was all of their second year in the offense, and the defense got stronger. They gelled together, and so and so it's not the same team, but it is.
But I'm gonna tell you this, man. You take out. I know you're a Jameis fan, and I went to the Rose Bowl to support him, man. I supported him when he was at Florida State. I used to like Jameis, man. He pissed me off. I hope he can find his way with the Saints, but he pissed me off, man. But here's the Uber thing. He lost me, dog. I just like, nigga, I can't no more. I got over the crab legs, dog. But I couldn't do anyway. My point is, man. You literally, Tom Brady, man. He's in a great situation. It makes Bill Belichick look really bad. But I look at it like this. Tom Brady is like Shaquille O'Neal when he broke up with Kobe. He got the first ring. He got to make the rap, Kobe, how my ass tastes. He got to diss Kobe first. But as we are right or at the anniversary of Kobe Bean Bryant's death. But Kobe came back and won 2 and ended up winning more than Shaq. Do you think that Belichick will get more than Tom Brady? Because I do. Once Belichick gets a good quarterback, I believe he'll be back. What say you?
Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Well, first of all, we're assuming Tom Brady's going to win this year. I don't believe that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. Well, they don't have a D, though, man. Dude, Kansas City doesn't have a defense.
Yeah, but they're just hard to stop.
True.
And I think that basically this is their year. I don't think Tampa Bay with Tom Brady's age is a perennial Super Bowl contender. Mm-hmm. I think this is their year. Mm-hmm. And I think so, but I think Belichick, if he can't put another squad together, see, people forget they didn't do shit last year with Tom Brady. Mm. Tom Brady walked into a ready-made team. He didn't have no, and so he left, and Bill Belichick is stuck with the team that Tom Brady bought.
Here's what's fucked up, man. Bill Belichick, he had his next quarterback in Garoppolo. He had him, and word is Tom Brady made him get rid. That would be like if your girl knew you had another bitch, made you get rid of this bitch, and then broke up with you.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, all right?
Wait a minute, you made me get rid of this bitch, and now you leaving too?
That's pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
much how it goes. When we come back, we got some feedback, and after that, we have a post-nut story from a woman who tells us the first time she came up from having sex. How did it go? We'll tell you soon. It's MRA Podcast. Hey, what's up, guys? I sure hope you're enjoying the show. If you like it, I invite you to go to our website, themrapodcast.com, and catch up on over 100 episodes that we have in store for you.
You ain't working, you might as well check us out.
And if you want some more, go over to The World According to Cheryl and check me out on Cheryl Underwood's podcast. We post content there every single day. We have her normal radio show labeled SUR, and then the Cheryl Underwood podcast, where we get in her personal business every Friday. Then on the weekends, we have the specialty shows that range from Late Night Cupcake to Auntie Cheryl's House Party to our gospel show, Spiritual Nourishment.
You gotta check out The World According to Cheryl, even though I ain't on it.
We got some feedback, homie.
Do we now?
Yeah, this one's from my sister. She said, I listen to your show when I am in my car and when I'm on the road, and I'm wondering, did you guys hear about the update on Phil Collins? Very curious in you and Kamal's take. So Phil Collins finally got his ex to leave the house.
Excellent.
He sold the house. That's the beautiful thing of it. But because word is she was coming by like scared, like the visitors were coming. He tried to use that technique, try to sell it out from under her, and people was coming by and she wouldn't let the visitors in, so he had to get the law involved. But $40 million crib, man, this crib was, oh my God, I almost called it fat like it was 1997. But this thing was laid out, bro. I mean, to let you know how beautiful it is, audience, the motherfucker got 6 ovens, homie. That's a lot of ovens, Kamal.
Damn, who were you cooking for?
No, I mean, damn. I mean, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over there, dog. I know you might.
Who are you? I mean,
that's not
entertaining. God,
Tampa Bay, but yeah, I mean, you got the Dolphins, dog. I mean, it's weird, but I would love to have. I don't need 6 ovens, but I would love to have that type of thing to entertain. Even though I'm a loner, I would like that, dog.
I'm glad, man. Hopefully, Phil now get his mind right, man. Go brush his teeth. And write a
quick shower.
Quick shower, cut his hair, and write some shit. Use this and make her regret ever talking about you sideways.
Amen, man. We come back. We have a post-nut story from a woman who tells us the first time she came up from having sex. How did it go? We'll tell you next. It's the MRA Podcast. According to Webster's dictionary, being in post-nut mode is when you have a clear mind and you can make sound decisions as if you just busted a nut.
Yeah, I don't know if Webster actually said that.
No, he didn't. But our listener, Big Easy Q, told us all about it, and we can relate. Women, men. So listen, if you have a story of when you did something foolish.
In pre-nut mode.
Yeah, something really dumb. Maybe it was top crime. Especially something in pre-nut mode you don't want nobody to know about. Hit us up, and we'll tell the world. We can all laugh at your expense, and hopefully you'll learn from your mistakes.
Aristotle once said, the results of pre-nut mode is the best teacher. I think he said some shit like that.
Send us your stories at dearirby@themrapodcast.com. That's dearirby@themrapodcast.com. And now it's time for a post-nut mode story, only on the MRA Podcast. Okay, this one is from Claudia in Riverside. She says, I am a woman who has always enjoyed sex, even back when I first started, back in high school. I remember my friends used to say they would pretend to like it to make the boys feel better about themselves, but I never had to fake it because I always liked it from the first or second time on. I think because I liked it so much, I didn't really bargain for it, if you know what I mean. I know how to get what I need now, but back then I didn't know how to use what I got to get what I want. Then on this one particular day, I was telling a group of my girlfriends about how much I was getting, and the oldest one in our clique says, "Girl, you better at least get some lunch out of it." I never realized I could. This boy wanted me to give him some, and he was cute. All the girls knew he came from money, and he was a basketball player. He was the one I was going to try to get a little more than sex from. I told this boy if I gave him some, he had to buy my lunch for a year. He said okay, but the catch was he didn't have a place to do it, and neither did I. I was always going to the boy's house, but this boy's mom didn't work, so we couldn't go there. I don't know what I was thinking, but he convinced me to do it in the boys' locker room. You guys, it smelled so bad in there. I tried to do it, and technically we did it, but it didn't really count because I had to stop him almost as soon as we started. I had to stop because I couldn't respect no boy who could do it in such a stinky place. I didn't even want the food, and I never made him pay up because that boy made me lose my appetite. You boys are so nasty. Claudia in Riverside, come out. Do you have anyone on your list that you don't count for any reason or the other?
Depends on who I'm talking to.
That's
talking
funny.
to one of my talking to my girl or somebody like that. Oh yeah. Some people ain't gonna ever get mentioned.
Especially the illegals.
Yeah, but my boys, they know every single last one counts. You know what I'm saying?
Even the quickies, even the barely got it is. We put extras on it. I could have fucked. I was supposed to fuck, baby.
The premature, the premature.
She said I could, but Boss came home. But you got to count that, right?
Gotta count that. This pretty much, I got it. I got it in.
That is hilarious, man.
Oh, yeah. It just depends on who I'm talking to.
But have you ever endured? I got a question. This is weird to translate this, man. We're talking about our boys growing up, though, man. It's a weird age when your boys get that funk, but boy funk is real.
Mm-hmm.
Boy funk is real, and that boys' locker room is got to be the stinkiest place.
The boys' locker room at Cole was foul.
Oh my God, at Frisbee too, man.
Yeah,
so foul,
man. Like on top of it was like they didn't have Axe, but whatever, like the equivalent of like some type of
Noir, whatever.
On
that
top of it,
bullshit.
Yeah, man. And then we got the Ike, the basketball locker room. It basically smelled like feet and sweaty balls.
Eesh.
Yeah, it's just like the whole like you go in there, and then like guys are getting undressed. You know what I'm saying? We wore a bunch of clothes and stuff like that. What I don't understand is I feel Claudia, not just like stinky places. It's hard for me to understand how some of these chicks was like smashing stinky dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact, like we playing basketball and niggas don't go home taking showers.
Yeah. Oof. Oh man, you turning my stomach, Kamal.
Yeah.
And these dudes was getting some.
Oh yeah.
After school with that after school funk.
Yeah, man. So I feel Claudia. I definitely feel her. Like some of these boys was. I mean, I'm not gonna say these boys. We.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we was disgusting.
Man, we was, man. Because I know I had that after school funk. Walk home from school with the California heat funk, baby. With jeans on.
Yeah, jeans. And I was wearing tighty whities too back then. You know? So I know my nuts was
God, these
awful.
women. They put a boy, these women, thank you, ladies, for putting up with us. We come back, a famous producer said, when his ex got with his boy, he was hotter than fish grease. Ooh, be right back. We'll talk about it. It's the MRA Podcast. Hey, guys, if you're digging the show, then please tell somebody. People might say something to you like, hey, man, what podcast you listening to? And that's when you say the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamal.
Or the MRA Podcast with Kamal and Kyle.
Music producer Dallas Austin, famous for working with TLC in their early days, had a romance with Chili. It was Chili Left Eye and T-Boz. So Dallas Austin and Chili even had a son. If you watch that movie, the TLC movie, pretty good movie, by the way. I think it was Lifetime or some shit. Anyway, Dallas was done with Atlanta. He decided to make a fresh start in Miami. But when he reached back to get that old thing back, it was too late. Chili had moved on to his friend Usher. Come on.
Flag on the play.
Come on. Dallas told Angela Yee that he was so mad at the time he wanted to kill everybody. I understand, dog. Come out. Are we dealing with a flag on the play? What are we dealing with, man? What's the penalty for? Is this the man code violation? How big is this penalty?
It's pretty big, man.
5, 10, 15?
Yeah, this is a 15-yard penalty, man. This is half the distance to the goal line.
Ooh.
We might even eject young Usher, man, because there's a thing about it, man. Usher's the little homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usher's the little homie. They had Usher around them. He's grown-ups, man. Jermaine and Dallas and all these guys, man. They got the little homie Usher around, and he's soaking up game. And then when one of them dips off, you slide.
He jumped in.
Yeah, man. It just seems like, man, you Usher, man. You can have every chick in the world. You want my girl. My girl. Come on, man. And especially, it wasn't like, I think that the bigger flag is for like the shit that happened afterwards.
What happened afterwards?
When Dallas was trying to come back in. I can see if he, all right, when he tried to get back, like, all right, I got my shit together.
All right, I'm here. I got the whole thing set up in Miami. All right, Chili. You know, everything I said, you know, niggas, man, we done some mistakes. Ladies, you know, we be trying to get that crawl back, baby. All right. I'm ready to do it the way you want to do it. And she like, nope. I look at Chili, Kamal. I'm looking at Chili wondering, did she set her eyes on the young and vulnerable Usher? Because it seems like this happens all the time, man. And I'm like, I don't understand their mentality of, I'm going to go within the camp. Because it don't seem like it goes the other way around. Like, I've been in crews where a woman has been passed around that crew, if that makes sense.
Right, but they weren't like, that wasn't the girl.
But have you ever heard of a guy that's been passed around a female crew? Exactly. Look at your see, you could think of a woman who's been passed around the crew. I could think, I got, you know, I grew up with two of my best friends are twins. I know at least 3 women they both hit. Not only just hit, they both were with. Like, that was their boo. 3 girls. They went from one guy to another guy. And then I know even more than that. They went from one guy to another guy. One of my boys married a girl that was with one twin and then the other twin, and then he married her.
Wow.
3 dudes, same crew. I know a girl that was with 4 dudes in our crew, 5 in our crew. But I don't know any guy that was like, I mean, I know dudes that smashed all your friends. Not that. I'm talking about like in a relationship with multiple girls in one crew.
Nah, I guess it just don't work out like that. The girls,
it doesn't.
The girls cease to be friends or some shit like that. Girls don't play that shit.
Ladies, what is up with that? Y'all do that shit, man. That's the thing y'all do. And we both scratching our head like, yeah. Almost like just realizing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't picture it, man.
We come back. Dolly Parton's husband gets it right. He does it right. And we'll explain why later in the show. We have a Dear Irby from a woman who's at the end of her rope. Among other things, her man likes to lie. What should she do? Kamal and I are going to coach her up. It's an MRA podcast. Hey guys and gals, if you're enjoying the show, let someone know. Whatever app you're listening on, please subscribe, give us 5 stars, and leave a positive comment.
So why wouldn't you give us 5 stars and a positive comment? We're great.
Yes, we are. This helps our placement so that other people can enjoy the show as well.
And why wouldn't they? We're great.
Kamal, everybody knows Dolly Parton,
yes.
But I never knew she was married.
Not at all.
According to Yahoo, Dolly's husband, Carl Dean, has only... This is amazing, Kamal. Has only seen Dolly Parton perform a handful of times and went to exactly 1 award show with her. 1 in 1966. Until she says that he told her, Dolly, I want you to have everything you want, and I'm happy for you. But don't you ever ask me to go to another one of them damn things again. I love it, Kamal. I love it. Why do we love the story so much?
Well, because he's doing it right. And I got to shout out to Dolly Parton, man.
Yes.
Dolly Parton is one of the biggest entertainers of all time. She exuded sex. You know what I'm saying? You know she couldn't wait to get on the red carpet. But guess what? Her dude was like, I don't want to go.
I'm good.
I'm
at the crib.
You sure? Yeah, I'm good. All right. I don't know a woman who would drag their husband. You have to be with me.
Thinking.
I need you to go. I'm gonna look like I don't have anybody.
Exactly. I'm gonna look like I don't have a man. Everybody's gonna ask me where you are.
Yeah, this man.
They don't know about me.
Here's the thing about it, man. You only seen her perform a handful of times.
I love that.
The man said that I like it because he was quoted and saying like, "Yo, I chose you. You chose this. I chose you. You chose this. I didn't choose this shit." You know what I'm saying? And so that it's really mature of Dolly to listen to what that man has to say, because I know a lot of women would say, "Well, this is a part of me now."
Yes,
she was like,
"I need you there."
Yeah, she didn't make him. And here's something else: the man's favorite music is like classic rock. You know what I'm saying? Not her shit. She ain't making him fake it. He don't even like country. She was like, I don't even know if he listened to my shit.
I love it.
It's like, dude, and they've been married for 50-something years. I always thought that basically like niggas like Burt Reynolds was smashing. It was like, nah, man. She had her dude, you know, and what they had was a real marriage, and it stood the test of time because she, you know, he kept it real. Yeah. I don't enjoy this aspect of your life. I like you. I don't like the shit that comes with your singing. I like you. And she respected his wishes, man. I don't know too many women who would allow that. I actually I told my wife about it today, and she was like, she said that I wouldn't. She said, you wouldn't even go for that. I'm like, how the fuck you think? Because she was like, because Dolly Parton was like all sexy in those love scenes. I was like, oh yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
You had to be supervising? I'm wondering if Burt and him was hitting, man. I don't even care if it was. Honestly, man, because it's not my wife, but I'm like, dude, let's just say Burt was smashing, man. The reason why I respect Dolly is because she's still married.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have thought that she was one of them women who was married like 6 and 7 times, dude.
Me too.
Just couldn't get it right.
So fine.
Yeah, just couldn't get it right. Just married like Elizabeth Taylor and all these people. It was like, nah,
she got
it
right the first time.
Right, this dude.
He wasn't a part of her Instagram story. He's not wearing no fucking, what's that bullshit, Christmas pajamas.
Nah.
Ladies, are you listening? He ain't wearing none of he's not a public face of your relationship. They are together at home.
Right. 50-something years strong.
Y'all don't want no goddamn 50 years, ladies.
No,
they want
50 likes. They want 50 likes.
You want 50 likes over. Oh, man, get me out of here. When we come back, Kamal, we have not given one of these in a long time. We have to give out the MRA finger. A shame. To a famous singer who pretended to be his brother when he got arrested. Oh, we'll talk about it when we get back. It's the MRA Podcast. You listen to us, but Kamal and I want you to know that we listen to you too.
Even if we don't always respond to your tweets in a timely manner.
I love how you say we, man. So if you have some feedback, maybe you agree.
Maybe you disagree.
Or maybe you just want to tell us how much you love the show, or that you want to testify about how we specifically helped you out. Or maybe you just want to tell Kamal how he was right or wrong.
But mostly right.
Whatever you want to tell us, hit us on our social. I'm at Kyle Irby.
I'm at Angry Kamal.
Hit us up and you just might hear your comment on the air.
Promise. We'll be gentle.
Kamal Chico DeBarge gets the MRA finger of shame. And I'm doing the finger of shame. Kamal can verify it.
Man.
I haven't done that in years, Kamal.
I know, man, but he deserves it.
According to TMZ, Chico was rolling down the street when he got pulled over. He used a fake name. Fine, he tried to get out of a ticket, whatever. But he used his brother's name. Chico was driving with 2 female passengers, and cops found methamphetamines and heroin on him during a search. I get it. Maybe once he goes down to the station, and he's thinking, all right, maybe he did it to get out the ticket, but he's getting arrested and still trying to prove that he's the name he used, James DeBarge. This is the guy that married Janet, right?
Yeah.
James has his own problems. Wouldn't you use a clean? I thought James was. I think they all had problems. Come on.
Yeah, I think they all. I don't know if James did time. I'm not sure. I know Chico, Bobby, and L
had their issues.
Yeah, they served some time.
So I guess when they printed him, because he had no ID. I mean, they didn't catch him with fake ID, but maybe his, they ran his prints and he was.
He didn't have any ID, and they arrested him for the drugs. They take him down there, and they start, this ain't 1985, homie. We will find out about you very soon.
All we got to do is run your prints. It's going to tell you exactly who you are.
Yeah, we ain't got to wait for him to come back. We got to wait.
No, it's all electronic now.
Yeah, Chico tripping, man.
Man, though.
Chico.
That's horrible, man.
Well, man, and we're going to get into, like, fathers and stuff like that, man. But, man, they pops was a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, white dude, wasn't he?
Yeah, very, very abusive. Just a mean, crotchety man. Yeah. And here's the thing about it, man. He's long gone, but his legacy, it's just all the destruction that you causing for just being a fucked up father, fucked up human being.
Man.
Just the ramifications of it, man. It's like, and you somewhere, rotting in the ground. But
your fucking sons are still fucking up. Thanks to your dumb
middle-aged men. When this is the time, you're supposed to be straight. You're supposed to have all your, this ain't no 21-year-old issues. James, Chico got to be 50?
Yeah,
50-something?
Yeah, dog. The ramifications. We started this show talking about our sons, man. And being a son, being a good father is important to both Kamal and I. It's very, very important to us for different reasons. But the ramifications of bad fathers is ridiculous. Fellas, hear me on this. Your boy is 50 and he's doing dumb shit. Why are you in the car with heroin? What the heck?
Well, he's addicted to heroin. Why are you in the car with heroin? Because, nigga, I was driving to go get high.
I was driving from buying it.
Yeah.
What else was I supposed? How else was I supposed to get the heroin home, Dad?
Get the heroin from the dealer to my house. If you can tell me another way, Kyle.
I know. I mean, they don't have an app for that. They do deliver weed, but they're not delivering heroin and meth just yet.
Yeah, but just, what I'm saying? He was driving without his lights on. Dude. So it wasn't like he was speeding. He just doing dumb shit. Probably loaded at the time. He's driving without his lights.
At night.
At night, man. So not even focused on like getting this shit home
not
safely.
Even nervous about getting him riding dirty. Nigga, pay attention.
Right. He can't even ride dirty right.
Ah, God, thanks a lot, Dad.
Yeah, Daddy the
Teach your kids how to, you know what I mean? Teach your kids how to ride dirty, damn it.
If you're going to be an asshole and just be an abuser, teach them something at least. You know what I'm saying? How to ride dirty correctly.
Come on, man. We come back, man. We told you we would talk about the Tiger Woods documentary this week, and we are going to live up to that. And we also got talked about Dr. Dre and his dad. We talking about dads a little bit this week, and we come back later on. We do have a Dear Irby letter. So all that coming up soon is MRA Podcast.
Guys, I have a comedy album. It's called Be a Man at All Times, and it's on, what's it on? Oh, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you stream your content.
It's a damn good comedy album.
I appreciate that, man. There's stand-up on there. Kamal and I wrote a whodunit mystery called The Case of the Missing Balls. That's on there.
Based on a true story.
Check out the album. Show your boy some support.
And you can buy it on iTunes. Keyword buy it. Stop streaming.
Come on, did you watch the Tiger Woods documentary?
I did.
Hey, man, I enjoyed that thing. How about you?
I enjoyed it, man. I was entertained. I don't like what I saw in the motherfucker, but I was entertained.
Let's get to it, man. What made you mad? I know you was mad at Rachel Uchitel when you saw the promo. But when I watched it, I wasn't mad at Rachel Kamal. I was like, okay, let me find out that she had his back. I appreciated when she called the wife and lied and it said that she was, just a friend, and then The wife called back because
she fell for the okie doke.
phone.
Yeah, she fell for the okie doke.
Well, she didn't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I
She
mean?
fell for the okie doke. She was like, "Hey, what's up?" He was like,
I mean, I think the okie doke is a predictable play, though.
"Yeah."
Like, I'm not falling for the okie doke. That's why niggas say I ain't falling for the okie doke. Tiger called her. She was like, "What's up, babe?"
Yeah.
What was she supposed to do?
That's what I'm saying. She, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know what she should have done. I mean,
whatever it is, it wasn't that. Well, the wife went in this phone, man, and she caught my man Tiger, man. So that bothered me. But let's take it from the top. Speaking of fathers, Tiger Woods' dad. Now I'm hearing on Sports Talk Radio this week a lot of people hating on Tiger Woods' dad. I think Tiger Woods' dad is amazing. I think he's amazing, just like Lonzo Ball's dad, Serena Williams' dad, Beyonce's dad, Michael Jackson's dad.
Out of all of those, Kyle, I'm only gonna say one's amazing, man. That's
Who?
Matthew Knowles.
Damn, I thought you was gonna say Joseph.
Nah, man. Let me explain something to you, Kyle.
Talking about damage.
The damage that these men do. You know, I understand. Well, I don't understand having like really, really talented kids. I don't understand that shit.
That's so fucked up.
I don't really understand that. However, my thing is this, man. You know, having goals and aspirations for your kids is one thing.
Yes.
Trying to mold them into what you want is another. Yeah. You know, I don't like what Earl did. I don't like.
Not? What did he do wrong?
Well, basically, I don't know. Before he was born, when Tiger was born, he just knew his son was going to be the greatest golfer of all time. And he set that plan in motion, and he did whatever he could to make sure that shit came to fruition. He did everything he was supposed to do. So in that regard, he was successful. However, during the course of that, on the road to greatness, as a father, is a lot of failures. You know what I'm saying? He failed a lot. And so because...
In what ways, man? Break it down.
Well, first of all, I don't think Tiger had a normal childhood. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't have a normal childhood. He didn't really get to hang out as much with the other kids and stuff like that. Also,
price to pay.
Also, man, he was hanging out with his dad. He says both of them guys were seeing like each other with their best friends. It's like Tiger's best friend was his father, who was like 40 years older than him. You know,
that's a little manipulative,
right? And so the thing about it is, man, Tiger didn't know how to be around his peers and stuff like that. He's been around grown men, his pops and his pops' homeboys, and they were saying like, they was bringing, you know what I'm saying, bitches around Tiger and stuff like that. And here's the thing about this, Kyle. And I know you like to, talk about keeping it real in front of your kids and stuff like that. This is the type of shit where I'm like, look, man, this is when you lie. This is where you shield your kid from this stuff, because here's the thing about it, man. Like, letting your kid know that you're not perfect and like some past transgressions, even current transgressions. I guess I can understand that. But like having them around.
Yeah, couldn't do it.
Your bitches and stuff like that, man.
Couldn't do it, Kamau.
Especially,
could not do it.
Especially if you don't know the bond Tiger and his mom have. You don't know if mom knows about these hoes and they fighting at dinner time.
You're putting Tiger in the middle of your shit. You're not protecting your son.
No,
and you're making him choose between mom or dad, which you never do.
Yeah, just don't tell your mother. And then it's like he had a girlfriend and stuff like that. Man, he came home a day early, hung out with her, and Pop put a kibosh to that shit.
I loved it though. I love that shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, he gets the greatness. But I think that, man, the damage that boy went through, the psychological damage, it's like you made a robot.
Yeah, he did. You
made a robot who doesn't really know how to deal with people, man. Like, didn't know how to deal with women. Like Mike and they're like, what do I say to him? He didn't know what to say to him, and Mike gave him the greatest advice.
Tiger Woods. Woods?
Telling me Tiger Woods, homie. Telling me your name is Tiger.
Boom.
And he didn't listen to Mike. He telling him he loves him and all that shit. The man was.
Well, but he did though. That's what I like. I appreciated Kamal that he wasn't just wiping his ass with these women. He had an actual connection. And probably because that's how I am. He had an actual they were like, but I still love Tiger because he had a genuine connection with these women. And similar to what Will Chamberlain says, like, no, man, I wasn't just fucking bitches. I really had a connection with these women. All 10,000.
I don't believe he had a connection with him, Kyle.
I believe he had.
I believe that was his game.
Style, Kamal.
I believe that was his game. I don't know,
because I'm telling you right now, it ain't game when I do it. I really be feeling connected. I might be. I'm telling you right now, I be feeling like I have a connection. I really do. And it's just a weird thing. And maybe it's a gift, man. I still remember audience members from shows in different states. I could tell you where they sat. You know, when I'm freestyling and I remember what their job is. It's a weird thing of like, I have a relationship with that audience member. So certain audience members from different towns, you know, I got a friend that's a popo in Kansas City that I still connect with. I met her at a show one time. We never crossed the line. I know her from Kansas City. And when her whack ass Chiefs won, I had to give her some props because she was posing with the Lamar Hunt trophy. But the point is, it's like I feel like I got a relationship with all these different people, man. So I can relate to that, man. It may not have been game, Kamal.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But I agree that his dad failed in a lot of places. It hurt because his dad succeeded. He did what he set out to do. And I did not like the fact that, you know, I liked that Tiger broke up with old girl. He like, fuck that. She had a normal life set up for Tiger in her mind. She was like, why don't you live a little? No, why don't you not live a little? Why don't you reach your goal as a great
the
man?
Game plan.
She was fucking it up. Kamal, go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, I mentioned earlier, I think Matthew Knowles is the only one who did it right.
Speak on that.
Because doing my research on this, my girl told me that Beyonce wanted this as a child. Matthew Knowles had a career already. Tina, they had careers already. You know what I'm saying? And Beyonce came to them and they saw the ambition and the dedication and the talent.
Wow.
And they were, okay. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So they dedicated their lives to making sure their kids' dreams came true.
That's
not you know, daddy's dream, not daddy's failed dream of being a golfer or a musician like Joe Jackson. Nah, not that. It's like, this is my girl's dream, and I'm gonna do what I can to make that happen. You know, not vice versa. You know, man. Like Jim Carrey's dad was like,
the show is when you do research, Kamal. I need to do some shit.
Yeah, it was like Jim Carrey's dad was like a failed comedian and like kind of was on him pretty tough. Oscar De La Hoya's father was like a failed boxer who was like hyper critical. I don't think he had a good relationship with his pops. I think Pops fucking hated on every single fight that Oscar had up until like the Trinidad fight, which he lost, even though I think he really won on points. But it was like he won the gold medal. Pops is like, you know what I'm saying? So he's
Pops
basically
transferring this shit.
Right, just basically you know, you fucking up your kids, man. You know, they have to live for your approval.
Well, let's talk about Dre's daddy since we talk about daddies. Man,
okay.
Fucking up. Dr. Dre and his dad are beefing. Talk about it, Kamal. You know a little better than me. Go ahead, man.
Well, his father just came out and said that he hasn't spoken to Dre in years. I think the last time he said that he does is when his father died.
Granddaddy's funeral.
At the funeral. And he said, I can't tell you when that was. Like, well, nigga, you ain't really helping your case out. You don't know when your daddy died. You don't know when your daddy died, homie. Nigga, and he was saying like all his kids.
Hold up. Kids. This is your daddy, nigga. You ain't really. Temptations knew when their daddy died, goddamn. It was the 3rd of September, nigga. It's a day I always remember.
Yeah, dude. The dude, man, the dude said that all his kids tell him they love him and stuff like that, except for Dre and all of this shit. And it's like, man, well, you built that.
Yeah.
You built that. He said his mom didn't raise him, his grandmother did, and mom and grandmother probably put some salt on his name.
Probably.
That's yo bad, homie. You allow somebody else to raise your kid, man. Then you are allowing them to say whatever the fuck they are. He's viewing you from a lens somebody else is creating.
And you're not correcting it.
Right. You ain't showing them like they're wrong. You ain't
they
there.
Gonna talk their shit. But that's why you got to be there as a dad and make sure they can have their own judgment of their daddy.
Yeah,
my kids can say
my pops ain't like that. Well, my mom's tripping or grandma tripping.
Yeah, I have my own relationship with my kids. So if my kids think I ain't shit, it's because I earned that. I ain't shit. It ain't because they mama said it. You know what I mean?
Right.
My kids know my flaws. They know my strengths. They know my weaknesses. They know they daddy ain't shit in some ways. They know they daddy is the shit in other ways. And it's from their first-hand knowledge.
Right. I think Dre's pops, man, like, you know, I think the thing about it is you know, when you're not around, man, and maybe like his other kids, I don't know if he was around them, but like you don't know how it affects individuals. And maybe Dre has not forgiven them. And here's the thing about it, man. I'm going to say this shit. Dre probably needs some time for his shit to heal or some time to get to know his pops to work that shit out. But this is time, obviously, Dre ain't willing to give up. Dre got the hospital, went straight back to the studio. Dre is a workaholic. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a relationship with your son, you should have did that shit when he was like 8. Because this 50-something-year-old Dre, ain't nobody gonna have a relationship. If you can't rhyme,
nigga, learn to play the piano, nigga.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no relationship with this one.
You know how to hook these wires up, nigga? You better meet your son where he is.
Yeah,
nigga,
learn how to work that board.
Do you know how to work that board? Can you fix the board? Because Drake can work the board. I don't know if he can fix it. Hey, nigga, how was your flow? You want to get to know your son? Man, when we come back, Porsha Williams handpicked her baby daddy. Speaking of daddies, how'd that work out for her? Then after that, we have a Dear Irby from a woman who's at the end of her rope. What should she do? Kamau and I are going to coach her up. It's the MRA podcast. Hey guys, what's up? If you're enjoying this show, do us a favor and donate to our Patreon.
Word.
Just go to www.patreon.com. That's Patreon.com and make a donation to the MRA podcast of Kyle and Kamau.
Word.
It's that simple. Listen to the show, love the show, share the show, break the show off with some dough.
Bars.
Kamau, you've expressed to me that you don't know much about Porsha Williams. I don't know much about her either. I'm not sure if that's the one with that quarterback was with, but either way, I know her from the Real Housewives because we talk about her a lot on Sheryl Underwood Radio. So anyway, she talked about having a baby with her ex-fiance, some guy named Dennis McKinley. And she said she made her decision based on his stats. According to the Jasmine brand, she said, I was like, oh, he got his own place. The legs started right here. She's opening her legs, by the way. Oh, he got his own business. Oh, he got no kids. Oh, he want marriage. Oh, he want to be with me. He said I'm cute. Impregnate me. And her legs were open. Come out. Here's my problem with that. She had half of it. She knew how to pick him. But obviously you don't know how to keep him because he's the ex-fiance. Now,
just reading his resume and stats, man. That's it, man. You know, that's all she doing.
Is he a good dude or not? Because if he's a good dude, now they say, he stepped out, was fucking other bitches. Yeah, so, guess what? A lot of dudes do that, especially when they got their own place, they got their own business, they ain't got no kids. Come out, sometimes you got to roll with the punches, man. What say you, man?
Yeah, man. I think that, me, I like organic shit, man. I don't like, I need to have this, I need to have that. I like
check marks.
Yeah, check marks, a checklist. Yeah, I like relationships to be organic, man. You meet somebody, y'all vibe. Yeah. Y'all talk on the phone. I'm old school, man. Y'all hit it off on the phone. Y'all go out, date, all of that stuff, man.
Facts.
And that's my thing, not just basically looking at her stats.
Mm-hmm.
The stats don't
she got ass, she got titties. I'm gonna make it work. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to make it work.
Nigga, ass and titties. But you gonna let it be organic. You're not putting up with too much just because she got ass and titties, though.
I'm not putting up with no shit. Yeah, that's the thing about it, man. I've met a lot of bad chicks with all of that stuff. Stats are great. But personality, man.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Don't really.
Won't do it.
Gel with me.
Coach Singletary. Hey, man, we come back. We have a Dear Irby from a woman who's at the end of a rope. Among other things, her man likes to lie. What should she do? Come out, I'm going to coach her up. It's the MRA podcast.
You need some advice in your relationship?
And can't afford a therapist?
Yeah. Hit us up and we'll get you through this.
We won't even charge you a copay.
Exactly. The Dear Irby letter is our longest standing segment on the MRA, dating all the way back to the webisodes. This is where we truly save relationships one listener at a time. We've saved marriages.
Encourage divorce.
Taught a guy how to please his woman.
Encourage divorce.
Yeah, so hit us up for advice and we'll help you out. Send your emails to dearirby@themrapodcast.com. That is dearirby@themrapodcast.com.
And let's get in this Dear Irby letter.
Let us.
Dear Irby, I have a problem with my man and I'm hoping you can help me out. We've been together for 10 years and I am holding on by a thread. He lies a lot. And I'm tired of dealing with the lies. He disappears on Sunday, and Sunday night he's talking about I was asleep early and sick. But he seems fine. Just too many lies. Why have me on Facebook if he has to block me from seeing his posts on his timeline as he did already? And he tells me he doesn't know why he's doing that, LOL. He doesn't respect me, but wants me to be here for whenever the other relationships don't work, LOL, and I'm just tired. Why does he act like this? I want to be done with him, but he always seems to draw me back in. What should I do? I appreciate you taking the time to give me feedback. You guys are awesome, and I will be listening. Karina and Upland. Come on, what you say, dog?
Question, what should I do? Nothing. Nothing. I've been together for 10 years. This is who he is. I'm not saying he's a liar. I'm not going to co-sign that. You know, you got to give me more information than that. I don't know. The man might be sick. I believe him.
Come on, do you really believe him or you just being a man right now? I don't believe you believe him, nigga. You bullshit. You being an MRA, you being a male rights activist right now, dog. This is our listener, man. Help us out, man. You being a male rights activist. Ladies, listen, you coming here for some real dudes, giving you real perspective, and we gonna take up for the brother, but we gonna help you out too.
Well, I'm saying, I mean, listen, man, there's a slight chance that he might be bullshitting. However, I just need more. I need more examples of a lie. That one's not that's not necessarily, slam dunk in my book, right?
Okay.
Because she didn't catch him lying. She just assumes
true.
He's lying.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the reason I'm saying, like, you got, what you got, he draws you back in. So whatever that is, whether it's his gift of gab, his chivalry, his masculinity, whatever it is he has to draws you back in, that's what you're attracted to. And not everybody's perfect. Okay, he blocks you from Facebook. You know why? Because maybe he don't want you to see what he posted. He commented on somebody's ass or somebody like that. He laughed at one of his friends' sexist jokes. He don't want you to see it because maybe you judge him. He don't want to be judged, man. Like, you know what? Block my shit. Me and my wife have excellent relationship. She gets my sense of humor. I joke around and stuff like that. But I know when she listens to the show, I get to joking around here. She'll make a comment every now and again. I post something on Facebook, about like the family and stuff like that, getting on my nerves, and she'll, let me know she's looking at the shit. So it's like, shit, man.
Fucking principal syndrome.
Yeah, she's the principal. She might be a cool principal. She's the principal nonetheless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so when your man's trying to have fun, he might feel you might not approve of this fun. It's just naturally our girls are just buzzkills. No matter how fun you think you are.
Oh, my God. You're not as fun as his boys. I promise you that.
You're not as fun as his boys. You're not as funny as his boys. No. You ain't going to get the jokes and stuff like that.
And so, the boys never judge you.
The boys never judge you. So, yeah, you're getting blocked and stuff like that. Don't assume the worst. Don't assume he's spending Sunday with like some other chicks and stuff like that. You drive yourself crazy. It's hard to be a grown-up when another grown-up is like judging. It makes you feel like a child. Let that man be. I don't know if that helps you because some people can't take it. I know my girl probably couldn't take it. She turned into like, Sherlock Holmes after she saw me Sunday and I wasn't sick. And she came over and she didn't see no vapor rub on my counter and shit like that and like some snotty tissues. She'd have been all in my shit. If you can avoid that, man. you got something 10 years, you got something that you like, I would say focus on the good stuff. Don't really pay attention to the bad, man. Hopefully that helps you, Karina.
When we come back, I'm going to weigh in.
Yo, what's up? I'm Kyle.
And I'm Kamal.
And you're listening to the MRA podcast, where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop.
Karina, so much I want to tell you. First of all, let me just get into it. Your man loves you. How do I know he loves you? 10 years is a long time to fuck with anybody. Why would he fuck with you for 10 years? It doesn't make sense. You can't fake 10 years. I don't give a fuck if he's lying to you. And I'm going to be real. I'm about to break the man code. He's probably lying to you. He's probably going to dip the dick somewhere else sometimes. I know as guys you say, don't ever tell. Why would you tell my girl that? Nigga, she already knows. Nigga, she knows. She knows. Karina, let me tell you something. I don't see how you can't see, and this is why we're here to talk to you. We love you. You're the problem.
You're going to tell me I was the MRA nigga and you over there.
I'm about to go straight MRA. But the difference is, I'm telling you he's lying. But why is he lying? Come out, don't lie to me. You don't. He don't have to. I don't lie to him. You know why? I don't have to. Do I lie to girls? All the time. I don't want to. Only when I need to. I don't want to. If it was cooler, I wouldn't have to. Am I lying, Kamal?
Church.
If they were more cool, I could tell them the truth. I don't want to be Facebook friends with my lady. You know how many fights I've had over that? I don't want you in my shit. Dolly Parton's husband, Kamal.
My idol would not stand for this shit. He ain't got to lie.
That's my point. They live separate lives and they're still together. I wish y'all could see this. And just so you know, I'm not doing a double standard. I said if she was getting her back blown out by Kenny Rogers, he need to walk that shit off.
And Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds was beating it up. He need to walk it off. Nigga, that's part of being with Dolly Parton. If that's true. You think you get all them titties for yourself, nigga? Them is community titties, nigga. The world wants to see them titties. You need to share them titties, Mr. Whatever your name is. That's part of being with Dolly Parton. Now, I don't know if she's doing that, but I assume she is. If she is, I would tell him if he wrote into me, nigga, stop being a bitch. Walk it off. You're married to Dolly Parton, nigga. There's a catch to everything. You love this man. You want to be with him, but you don't like the catch. I wish, this isn't realistic, but I wish he didn't have to lie to you. And you're going to say, he doesn't have to. Yes, he does, or he wouldn't be lying to your ass. Are you that cool that he can be like, babe, listen, I just need some different pussy tomorrow. Is that cool? No, you ain't that cool. So what do? We lie about it so we can get some different pussy. What if I need some other dick? Then you nasty, bitch. I'm just playing. You ain't Dolly Parton, bitch. Get your ass in the house.
I'll say this, Kyle. I'm going to say this. Because even if he ain't getting pussy, if he's around this boy's house that have other bitches there, and he's not partaking, but just around. I remember my first wife, I couldn't be around single women without her tripping.
Exactly. The rules, right?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not trying to dirty mac your boy because I'm not, I don't know him and I don't want this woman. That's not the thing. I'm trying to say, let's just say he is. So you got to get over that. How many women have ruined their lives because they can't handle the truth? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're painting him as a liar, and I'm telling you, you can't handle the truth. You're telling me you can't handle his lies, but I'm saying you can't handle his truth. And that is why he is lying to you if he is. And he probably is. And that's why we lie, ladies. If you could handle his truth, you'd get it. Because his boys are getting the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, if I met your man and we was at the barbershop, I guarantee I'd get the truth. We tell each other everything. You know why? Because we ain't getting judged.
Only time, I guess, a guy's going to keep it from his boys is if he's got some type of addiction. He knows they will judge and try to get him to straighten up, and he don't want to straighten up. That's the only time. But
because of judgment, Kamal.
Yeah.
If I'm doing heroin, I ain't telling you that.
I'm gonna judge the shit out you.
Yes, I'm telling my heroin friends that.
Chico.
I'm calling Chico.
He was with his
I'm
own
not
girls.
telling you. We tell the truth to the people we trust. You guys need to go talk to the pros and see how you guys can work this out. I hope you don't give up because you obviously love this dude. And if you give it another dude, trust me, you have a type, Karina. You absolutely have a type. Don't think the next guy will be better. He won't. You're obviously attracted to this type of man or you wouldn't have done 10 years. So you got a choice. You could try with another guy just like him. As the great Corey Holcomb says, you'll be cheated on by a stranger. Love that fucking joke. Or you can try the guy you'll be bored with. And you'll be sneaking out on him going back to your ex. Where can we find you?
Twitter and Instagram at Angry Kamal.
I am at Kyle Irby, KYLEERBY on all social media. At the MRA Podcast is where you can find us both. KyleIrby.com is my website. You can see some of the commercials I've done. And the MRA Podcast is where you can listen to 130 episodes. Come on, we've been putting in our work, though.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming prepared. Always funny, man. And you give me a perspective. And not just me. This is not about me. You give our listeners, especially these ladies who've been listening so they can understand the man they love. That's why we're here, ladies. Is this real talk, Kamal?
Just realist talk.
Man, we're just trying to help you understand the man you love. Ladies, we love you. Fellas, be a man at all times.
Deuces.
MRA.